Hello everybody, what is up? Cover here with another Painted 1914 review. This will probably be the last one for a while now, and as you can see from the title and right here, this is Italy. The other nations that I have, for one, there isn't a lot more. Right now, the only ones left off the board are the Soviet Bolsheviks, the Chinese, both factions since they can go into a civil war, and the Spanish. But those are not on the painting queue for a while, as it'll probably be a decent while before I play my next 1914 game, and I have other painting priorities coming up instead of those ones. So for the while right now, this is the last Painted 1914 review for a bit. We probably will try to start doing some Painted 1936 videos coming up in the future, so look forward to those. Now, as I said, today we have Italy. Now, these are not the most interesting units, so in my opinion, at least. So we'll just kind of go into what we've got here. Now, for the Italian infantry, nothing special in terms of in terms of 172 infantry. I just went with Italian World War I or Axis and Allies World War I units. So, yeah, nothing too special. A different roundel color, kind of matches the color on the board. And then we've got some cavalry. Again, just some risk cavalry like most of the other nations in the game. Then we'll go on to the Italian Navy. Here we have the Battleship. I forget the name of this. I think it's Vittorio Venito. A pretty nice looking battleship. And this is one of the 3D printed units that I designed. So, yeah, I like this a lot. I'm probably going to be painting up one as a battle cruiser for my World War II, or for Global War 1936. Here we have the cruiser. This is just the Allied cruiser I've been using for most of my navy, or most of my Allied navies. Italian carrier, just in case. However unlikely it may have been. The Italian destroyer. Let's see here. We have got Italian submarines, another just World War II piece I decided to use for the Italians in World War I. We've got the, oh yeah, here's another custom Italian unit. This is the Italian turret ship, which is also pre-dreadnought in this game. Pretty cool looking unit, definitely a really weird looking unit. You know, it's got these offset turrets that can shoot through across the ship. And the Italian transport. I think this is just a 1940 transport that just decided to paint up. And then lastly we have somewhere in here the Italian monitor. This is just an Ibris class monitor for the British that I painted for the Italians. Alright, getting on into the air units, we have the Italian Caporetti bomber. I designed this one for 3D printing. Pretty nice looking. Pretty cool camouflage scheme, I think. It's one of the cooler ones I found that the Italians painted, where they did the big Italian flag on the top of their wings. So, pretty cool looking aircraft. And then the Italian fighters, I just used Sopwith camels. Painted up with a ton of Italian livery all over the place. Lots of flags for recognition. Then for the land units, we have the Italian armor. This is the Fiat 3. I think it's a, let's see, Fiat 2000 or 1000. Yeah, that's what it was. And really big, heavy tank, but I'm just using it to represent a normal armor. And then for the heavy tank, we've just got this kind of alternate history, weird looking heavy tank that I used for the nations that didn't actually produce them. Just, you know, something I found for free to 3D print that just kind of looked like some weird, wacky World War I massive tank. Here we have the Italian siege artillery piece. Same as most of my allies, it's a big Bertha without a shield on the front. Let's see. The normal Italian artillery is just some Dutch World War II artillery pieces. And then the Italian armored cars, somewhere in here. Oh, here we go. This is a actual Italian armored car. It's one of the only nations that gets their specific armored car that I could find. I think it's an Autoblind 30 or something like that. And then railroad gun, same as most of the other 1914 armies that I have. And the armored train. And yep, that concludes the Kingdom of Italy. Oh, and I guess one last little thing. The Italian Zeppelin. Yep. Finishing it out with the coolest unit, I think. One of the most fun units to build in 1914. So, yep, like I said, for the long while, this concludes our look at my 1914 painted pieces, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys again. Cobra, out.